today. My name is Dr. William Cooper, and I am here today representing the Board of Trustees of the National Black MBA Association. And I want to personally take this opportunity, particularly in my profession, to congratulate the New York chapter for this fantastic event. This is so important to so many facets of our lives, health, and it all begins with nutrition, as you know. Also want to thank the major sponsor of this event, the Port Board, and thank them for having the attention to the importance of nutrition to be sponsors of this event. And this is particularly special for me because I decided to keep on my other work hat today, which is my surgical cap. I am a cardiovascular surgeon. I do heart surgery for a living. And therefore, it is so nice to meet you all in this setting rather than meeting you on my operating room table. That's not where you want to be. But the way to keep yourself away from me, it all begins with nutrition. And it is a fairly well-known fact that about 80% of what we do, quite frankly, is a result of poor lifestyle choices. And the top of that list is poor nutritional habits and choices. So today, hopefully our panelists will deliver, and I know they will deliver a fantastic set of facts, figures, examples, and also tools that you can use to improve your health. And again, it all begins with nutrition and staying on point with that. I'm going to sign off now. I want to thank you once again to the New York chapter. Again, my name is Dr. William Cooper on all Facebook, social media, LinkedIn, YouTube. It's at Dr. Cooper MD if you want to reach out and touch me with a question or some other issue related to this. I'd be more than happy to reach back at you. But once again, thank you so much and congratulations to the New York chapter, the Port Board. Tanyette, I will turn it over to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Cooper, for that incredible intro. And I'm excited for this series. It's only our second one, and we're committed to really bringing innovative speakers at the forefront of the major pillars for healthcare. Today, we're talking about nutrition, but specifically, we're diving into the brain first and foremost, and that connection later on with what it does with our choices with food. Our first guest, and I'm really excited about this panel today. It's two powerhouse speakers. Our first guest, I met her actually for the first time via one of Dave Osprey's biohacking conference events. It was a secondary event afterwards, and I was just blown away with her story, the work she is doing in the world, and why it's so important now, especially during the time of COVID. So I would love to introduce Lisa Weinberger, who is the founder of the Neurosculpting Institute. She's also the founder of the app Neuropraxis, which we'll learn a little bit more about very soon. Lisa, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much. I was so happy when you reached out because these are the kind of events that really speak to me and my mission. So tiny little bit about me so you know where I'm coming from so that we can talk real relevant tools for you. My mission is to help individuals understand a better way to use their nervous system. The nervous system is running the show. That's your brain, that's your spinal column, that's all the nerves that talk to your body. And we sort of ignore this. I ignored my nervous system. And as a child of various kinds of traumas, my nervous system learned how to adapt to those. And it learned really well to adapt very poorly to all of the rest of life. So I ended up having a stress-induced vasovagal seizure disorder for decades, to the point where I would, have seizures. I would go into bradycardia. My heartbeat would plummet down to sometimes total rest. I would seize, I would lose consciousness. I had to be resuscitated. I had to have atropine. I mean, the whole mess of what happens to your body when you don't process the toxic thoughts, the toxic patterns, and the toxic nutrition we're putting in the body. So my mission, once I healed my nervous system and reconditioned it, I should say, I just needed to go out there and share this with the world. So that's a little bit about my backstory. where I started was about 15 years ago. I quit my day